Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe out there. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. If you're new, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because I love doing these videos on a daily basis, documenting my journey with investing, with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom. And yes, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come on this incredible journey. We're just getting started. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through. It would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you guys do that. All right, let's get straight into a little disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. It can be extremely risky and volatile, and I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. All right, so please be careful. Do your own research. Do not take what I say in these videos as financial advice. All right, now the formalities are out of the way. Excuse all the noise in the background of someone is literally been hammering a wall for the last few hours here in my office, so apologies about the noise. Anyway, let's get straight into it. Community tab today, and I just want to say happy International Women's Day for the United States and around the rest of the world. We had it yesterday here in Australia, and I think it's very important to have women in general getting involved in investing and cryptos. It's incredible. There are a lot of big CEOs that are women on the planet, and I think it's incredible as well to see them succeeding in investing. So big shout out to all the women watching my channel at the moment. Really appreciate you guys. All right, now the formalities are out of the way. Also, I just want to point out the bots in the comments are getting extremely bad. I've put in so many complaints with YouTube about them, and I've also put a lot of filters in my videos to get them, removed. They keep changing the way that the text is put into the comments in these videos. So just avoid them. I will never ask you to message me on WhatsApp, Telegram, or whatever medium you want. I will never do that. I'm only available on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. They're my official pages, which you can see the little links down below there. But guys, do not respond to them. Just be careful. There's so many scammers in the comments and bots. It just gets really annoying. So please be careful, all right? Now the formalities are out of the way. Let's go straight to CoinSpot. This is where I buy my cryptos in Australia. And yes, Bitcoin is up for nearly 5% today. And it's incredible to see that, because there was a lot of panic in the market about this Joe Biden executive order that has been signed. But we'll get into that in a second. But Bitcoin's sitting at $56,000 today, which is really nice. Australian. There is a referral link below for CoinSpot, sorry. So please feel free to use that. You can get $10 in Bitcoin if you're new to cryptos in Australia. Please do your own research. All these prices are in Australian dollars, and we'll get into US dollars as well on the other apps. So Ethereum sitting at $3,700 today, which again is down significantly from where it was a few months ago. Down 5.31%, sorry, which is really nice. XRP is at $1.04. I still think this is incredibly cheap. I think we're going to see some pretty crazy stuff coming out of these documents that are going to be produced by the SEC, and if they don't, could be a settlement, a case could be dismissed. There's a lot happening in this case with XRP and Ripple and versus the SEC, sorry. You've got Luna sitting at $131, Cardano's $1.16, Solana $121, AVAX $108. You've got Polkadot sitting at $24 right now, still some incredible buying opportunities. You've got Dogecoin sitting at 16 cents right now. You've got Shiba Inu up. Obviously, I'm still holding my bag of Shiba Inu. You've got Polygon Matic sitting at $2.12 right now. Just fix my mic. There you go. You've got Crows sitting at 56 cents, Cosmos at $42. You've got Litecoin LTC 147. I'm not invested in Litecoin, by the way. Near Protocol $14. You've got Tron as well sitting at 8 cents. A good time to dollar cost average into that one. Links at $19. You've got Algorand, which I'm very bullish on. It's all coming together with ISO 222, guys. Banking coin, $1.07. You've got Mana at $3.48. I still think the metaverse stuff is going to be big. Everyone's just building their spaces in the metaverse right now. Major corporations, by the way. Stellar XLM is at 25 cents right now. Hedera's down slightly, 0.72% at 29 cents. Sandbox, $4.11. VeChain at 6 cents, still incredibly cheap. You've got Theta at $4.20. You've got Axie Infinity at 67 right now. You've got, what else we got here? Sorry. Let's have a look here. Sorry, Waves is down 5% today to $30. Now, I am trading that on 3 commas. That has been going crazy the last couple of weeks. Honestly, it's been mental. And obviously, ever since I set my bot up as well, it's been just taking profits, going down, taking profits, going down. So it's just a monster. It keeps going down here. Arve's 179. You've got the Graph at 49 cents. Gala's at 32 cents right now. Harmony One, 19 cents. Neo's at $30. You've got Quant at 167, which is still incredible buying opportunity right now. Oasis Rose is at 32 cents. And of course, you've got XDC. It's up 6.21% today to 7 cents, which is incredibly cheap. Now, let's go into the news, and then we'll get to Twitter. Obviously, crypto bubbles right now. XMR is absolutely pumping today. It's up 27% today, which is incredible. I'm not personally invested. Look at that massive pump there. Crazy stuff there, guys. So XMR's Monero. You've got Luna as well. ZEC, which is Zcash, AR, Nexo, Dash, and Secret Token as well. So the rest of them are all in the green on the day, which is really nice. Really, really nice to see some greens. Now, basically, to the Biden set to issue sweeping order on regulating crypto. Now, this is due to come out tomorrow, which is going to be very interesting to see what happens here. However, so he's basically ordered a very, very different, executive order from what a lot of people were saying. He's going to completely cancel our cryptos and he's going to regulate them and blah, blah, blah. But he's literally he hasn't done that at all. Basically, he's going to, impose people to, research the crypto space. That's what he's doing here, which is incredible. So the measure in works for months aims to impose some structure on what has been a fractured response from various regulators to the rise of digital assets. It comes as Russia's invasion of Ukraine has sharpened Washington's focus on both the promise and peril of technology. The Ukrainian government and affiliated causes have collected tens of millions of dollars in cryptocurrency donations since the conflict began. Meanwhile, some US policymakers have raised concerns about the potential of Russians to use crypto to dodge sanctions, which we all know that's just being shut down straight up because they're closing down a lot of exchanges. I know that Binance just closed off as well. But again, this hasn't been as bad as what people have thought. Now, I'm going to get into Twitter in a sec, but there's a lot of stuff coming out there. You've got, this is interesting here. This is just in relation to Ripple and a written response here from the Central Bank of Digital Currencies inquiry. This is very fascinating here. It goes into full detail about Ripple Labs, what it's used for. Ripple offers entities on-demand liquidity capability, leverages XRP, the digital asset native to the XRP ledger and distributed ledger platform as a bridge between fiat currencies, further reducing the friction and cost of commercial financial institutions and transact across multiple global markets. Again, this is from, Committees of Parliament in the UK. So this is a report on Ripple and XRP. Pretty interesting stuff here, guys. And also I look at PDFs online from reports from big institutions and companies just about, particular cryptos that I'm interested in. And I come across all these all the time. Again, just incredible stuff here. I mean, this is an early report back from Ripple, Santander, Standard Chartered, Accenture, Seagate, SBI Group. Total funding was $94 million. I mean, company overview, they're based in San Francisco, New York, London, Luxembourg, Mumbai, Singapore, Tokyo, and Sydney as well. So again, it's good to see the Aussies there. Obviously, everyone knows the partnerships here with Ripple, Bank of America, Merrill Lynch. You've got UBS here, SBI Group. You've got Westpac here in Australia, which is nice. Santander, obviously. This is, look at this, guys. It's confidential. Check that out. I just saw that. So again, this is what I'm saying. This is all happening right now. Pretty incredible stuff here. And I mean, check pre-funding in destination currencies is expensive. USD to Brazil. You've got XAF, Thai baht, Japan yen. Sorry, forgive me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. It just goes to show how early we are here, guys, with Ripple. And I mean, there's a lot happening here with this project. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that. Let's go into some interesting stuff as well. We'll go to cryptometer.io. I use this on a daily basis, see where the money's flowing based. You've got Ethereum, Luna, PaxG, AVAX, Zcash, Cardano. I've been very bullish on Cardano. I'm dollar cost averaging into it. And you've got Matic as well, which is another one I'm very bullish on. And if you go to the hourly chart, let's just pull this up right now. Okay, you've got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Luna, BNB, Solana, Cardano, PaxG, Doge, Atom, SLP, and Aave. So again, that's where the money has been flowing in the last hour. Now, I just want to get straight into Twitter right now because there's a lot happening here. So check this tweet out from Andre Casterman, who's obviously partnered with Sinfin, XDC, one of my favorite projects. There is one thing that specific layer 1 blockchain achieves that no other blockchain can. You will all discover soon and be able to engage. March 2022 will be remembered by trade, finance, bankers, thanks, TFDI initiative, trade tech, stack, talk about utility. There you go. He's referring to Sinfin and XDC straight up. That's going to be incredible. Ripple lawyers expect lawsuit to end before November 18. If that happens, it's going to be absolutely crazy. And this is an awesome tweet here. Thank you, Chris, for this one right there. So coincidence, Ripple versus the SEC end dates. The timing and all of these dates are just too weird. If Ripple and XRP is ISO 222, which I keep talking about, Wouldn't this case need to be resolved before these dates? I don't know, but things are picking up fast. So have a look at this tweet right here, guys. It's got starting from August 2022, guys, 2022, sorry, an opt-in basis on November 2022, a general availability. Straightforward. This is all, in conjunction with the SEC vs Ripple lawsuit. That's what's happening right now. Just to put things in perspective. Is it a coincidence? I don't know, guys. It's pretty crazy stuff. Keep scrolling down here. You've got breaking news. Russian central bank imposes $10,000 limit on foreign cash withdrawals until the September 9th. Banks can't sell hard currency. This is crazy. They're literally stopping people from accessing cash. Crazy stuff right here. Got another one here, another tweet from Quinton Francois. Thank you for this one. This is not a crypto bear market. This is a reaccumulation phase right now. And I think there's a lot of accumulation going on. You've got a whale alert, 2,750 Bitcoin valued at $107 million transferred from Coinbase to an unknown wallet. Try and transfer that kind of money through a normal banking financial institution. It just would not happen without so many regulators. Now, it looks like Janet Yellen's comments on tomorrow's executive order were accidentally posted a day early, now removed. So archive.org actually got them through. So this is really interesting. It actually got leaked a day early. So the executive order is coming out tomorrow, and Janet Yellen's comments got released early. So check this out here. Statement by Secretary Treasury Janet Yellen on President Biden's executive order on digital assets. I'm going to have a quick read of this. U.S. Secretary Treasury Janet Yellen released the following statement on President Biden's executive order on digital assets. So President Biden's historic executive order calls for a coordinated and comprehensive approach to digital asset policy. This approach will support responsible innovation that could result in substantial benefits from the nation, consumers, and businesses. It will also address risks related to illicit finance, protecting consumers and investors, and preventing threats to the financial system and the broader economy. Under the executive order, Treasury will partner with the interagency colleagues to produce a report on the future of money and payment systems. We'll also convene the Financial Stability Oversight Council to evaluate financial stability risks of digital assets and assess whether the appropriate safeguards are in place. And because the questions raised by digital assets often have important cross-border dimensions, aka Ripple, we'll work with our international partners to promote robust standards and lay a level playing field, guys. So this is going to be very interesting tomorrow, what comes out in his executive order. And I think YouTube's going to be exploding, and so is Twitter. This work will complement ongoing efforts by Treasury. Already, the department has worked with the President's Working Group on Financial Markets, the FDIC and OCC, to study one particular kind of digital asset, stablecoins, USD Tether example, and to make recommendations. Under the executive order, Treasury will... Our interagency partners will build upon recently published national risk assessments, which identify key illicit financing risks associated with digital assets. As we take on this important work, we'll be guided by the consumer and investor protection groups, market participants, and other leading experts. Treasury will work to promote fairer, more inclusive, and more efficient financial system while building on our ongoing work to counter illicit finance and prevent risks to financial stability and national security. So that's pretty interesting as well. That got leaked. President Biden's executive order is coming out tomorrow, March 9th, and it is March 9th in Australia, so we're ahead here in time. And again, Janet Yellen here. You've got Apple co-founder Stephen Wozniak says Bitcoin is the only one that's pure gold mathematics, guys. So again, crazy stuff. I mean, Justin Goldman Sachs is offering Galaxy Digital HQ's institutional ETH fund to interested clients. So they're allowing people to buy Ethereum through a fund. Pretty incredible. Coinmarketcap completely revised the description of XRP. This is fascinating. Check this out this year. What stands out, guys? CMC, Coinmarketcap, acts like there's a lawsuit about early marketing. They suddenly compare XRP to Ethereum. They highlight Ripple's products, and this is the one that gets me. They say no other protocol than XRP could replace Swift. So check this out here. This is basically in relation to XRP. So which to this day has not adequately solved other protocols. Ripple can become legitimate alternative to Swift system with its increased speed and efficiency. Straightforward. I don't need to say any more. Say it one more time for the people in the back. So check this out here. This is Ripple Board of Directors.
Of U.S. currency So my name currently appears, well, actually, let's see. Right now there's $1.71 trillion of U.S. currency in circulation worldwide. 1.71 trillion. My name is on $1.69 trillion. So
pretty crazy stuff there. $1.1 trillion is just ridiculous. I mean, that's going to be basically the market cap of Bitcoin. Yeah, imagine that's going to happen with XRP. You've got Credit Suisse coming out here with over $800 billion in assets under management. Just said in a recent newsletter that the New World Monetary Order is coming, and after this war is over, money will never be the same again, and Bitcoin will probably benefit from all of this. This is what's happening right now with crypto and the financial world right now. It's all going to cryptos, guys. And check this out here. Elon Musk has come out and asked the court to terminate a consent decree with the SEC, saying the SEC is acting in bad faith and using consent decree to trample on his First Amendment rights to impose prior restraints on his speech. There you go. So Elon Musk is taking on the SEC, and I wouldn't want to do that if I was the SEC. The guy is a genius. Putting it out there, Credit Suisse strategist says we're witnessing the birth of a new world monetary order. Straight up. That's crazy stuff, guys. He's right. I told you the financial system was changing last week. This is what's happening. Fear and Greed Index is sitting at, this is 3 hours ago, 22. You've got a thread on an XRP price without discussing price because I don't do that. So why doesn't XRP go up with all the announced partners? Have a read of this, thread right here, guys. It's pretty interesting. Mostly no one needs enough XRP yet, Ripple use. While growing doesn't require enough to raise the price yet, and co's don't need to buy it because Ripple can source the liquidity from them cheaply and integrate it. Retail sets the price right now on exchanges, and that's true. So have a read of this. It's a pretty in-depth thread right here, and it's incredible. So thank you, Wrath of Kahneman. Thank you for that one. Now you've got some partnerships here. We're going with these crypto exchanges are partnering with all the AFL company, brands here in Australia and the NRL. Which is really interesting. SwiftX is partnering with the NRL. You've got Crypto.com, which is literally just partnered with the Richmond Tigers, which is the AFL football team here. It's crazy stuff. Visa and MasterCard prepared to raise credit card fees for large merchants, guys. So this is going to send up prices for a lot of things. Ripple is not alone. Hester Peirce also thinks the SEC will lose the XRP lawsuit. Again, that's just incredible. 22 seconds of why JP Morgan hates Ripple and XRP. Why they sent Gary and the lawsuit after them, and I think that's the reason why, because they don't want competition, and Ripple is competition. Why they tried to escalate the adoption of Ethereum and run JPM coin. Thank you, JVXRP, for this. Have a watch of this.
Money attached to for pushing, and also a lot of money attached to those settlements.
For sure. So we have over 100 banks working with Ripple today around the world. I think the vast majority of banks, like 99.9% of banks, actually are paying other banks, the global money center banks like JP Morgan or Citibank, to make those settlements. So a lot of the banks are very excited about democratizing how these global payments flow.
There you go, straight up. JP Morgan hates Ripple, straight up. I'm saying it now because they're backing Ethereum. That's the reason why. Justin, the SEC has charged 2 United States siblings with scamming 12,000 investors of $124 million. Good. You do not scam people. Straight up. Don't do it. It's terrible. Never do it. Bitcoin and S&P 500. Again, this is like literally on par. This is what's happening in crypto right now. It's really interesting to see Bitcoin moving with the S&P 500. Very similar, isn't it? And again, JP Morgan CEO held secret meetings with Coinbase CEO. This gets pretty deep, guys. What else we got here? If you didn't know, thank you, Linda P. Jones, for this. If you did not know, Rosie Rios, she signed $1 bills in your pocket. Her signature is on our money because she was the treasurer of the United States. Guess where she works now? Ripple. What is she working on? The future generation of currency. We are going to the next level. Have a look at this.
For those of you who don't know, the next gen $100 note is the last denomination of that particular family of notes. We're working on the future generation of currency. So that is my other job.
There you go. Pretty much straightforward. I'm not going to get into that. Anyway, what else we got here? JP Morgan right here. Bitcoin to reach 150K. NFTs will dominate the digital assets. Metaverse is a $1 trillion market opportunity. Staking could be $40 billion industry by 2025. That's pretty much it in terms of the news on Twitter. Now, if I go to Lunar Crush quickly so I can show you this. Strong is number 1. You've got Rarible right here is number 2. XRP sitting at number 3, which is really nice. Troy, Movie Block, Barnbridge, Waves again is still up in the top 10. Terra, Bit4X token, and Binance USD right there, guys. And again, it's good to see XRP sitting at number 3 right now because it is an incredible project. So a lot of people are talking about it right now. If I go to Coinmarketcap quickly, $1.7 trillion. We're in the greens at the moment. $79 billion in volume. 42% BTC, 17% Ethereum. Really nice. And again, the gainers today are Monero, Zcash, Terra Luna, Dash, Nexo as well are all gainers, which is really nice. And again, sick of these pop-ups right now. If I go to my portfolio, exactly what I'm holding. Bitcoin. It's finally above 40K right now in the last hour and 24 hours, up 5%. Really nice to see that USD. XRP is up as well. 1.8% is at 74 cents right now. Still a great time to accumulate XRP, even though this case is going on. You've got Cardano at 83 cents, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Polygon Matic. This was all my portfolio. Near Protocol. Tron as well, Decentraland Mana, Stellar XLM, Hedera. Not sure my chair is squeaking. Crazy stuff. It's annoying. Sandbox, VeChain. You've got Theta Network, BTT, The Graph, Gala, Harmony One, Neo, AMP, Theta Fuel, Oasis Rose, Holochain, Ecomi, Anchor Protocol. You've got XDC, Synfin, guys. Seacoin, Ravane, Nervous Network, Talcoin. You've got Digibyte, MetaHero, Winlink, Superfarm, XYO. You've got UFO Gaming, Reserve Rights, Reef. Again, is up 3.79% today, which is really nice. Still a great time to fill those bags while it's still cheap. Constellation DAG, VThor, Proton XPR, Veracity, up 12% in the last 24 hours. That's really good. Electronium, Kin, Star Atlas, Acropolis, Gas, Ubix Network, Olympus DAO, I think, is a rug pull. Just putting it out there. I haven't even checked my staking amount, even what it's valued at. It's worth nothing because that's what happens when a rug pull happens. And Pitbull. That's pretty much it, guys. So again, tomorrow is some big news coming out from Joe Biden. And I think this is the reason why it wasn't as big as what everyone sort of was panicking about. He's just setting up, people to look into the crypto space and just to do a lot of research. That's basically what it is for now. So it's going to be fascinating to see what happens in the next 24, 48 hours in the markets based on Joe Biden's executive order. So we'll keep an eye on that. All right. Stay safe, everyone. Peace. Take care. Bye.